It's like this one super ingredient that's going to change your life, and you can't even take 100 supplement pills per day to have the same effect that you can have with these elixirs in one drop. I want to explain a little bit more how the elixirs work and why I'm so excited about them after seeing all this pharmacological research and being in Silicon Valley and working with the forward-leading biotech longevity science. Actually, like in toxicology, we know this, that plants are just so much more powerful and they just have so much more active ingredients inside of them that we give them credit for. In pharmacology, we learned that there's like this one super ingredient that's going to change your life, and it has these clinical studies, and then there are like 100 different things like this, and you end up with a whole wardrobe full of supplements, and you don't take anything of this anymore, and they're also neutralizing each other when you take them. And every plant actually has more than 100 active ingredients inside, and it's not only like active chemical ingredients, which is like around about 100, and then there's also natural regulatory ingredients inside that make sure that everything is absorbed in the right way, for example in the stomach, in the right place. Because also if you take supplements or pharmacological chemicals, it's sometimes very hard, because if you eat with them together the wrong food, or you take a different medication, a different supplement, they can neutralize each other and they will never reach the place where they are supposed to go. And with the plants, they are just in perfect symbiosis with the body, that you actually absorb everything in a way higher scale. And then also we know from every ancestral way of every country where you do agriculture that plants grow a lot higher and more beautiful and stronger if you plant different plants together that work in a symbiotic way. And in every ancient agriculture, we are supposed to plant different things together that like each other and work together, because one plant is producing microminerals for another one, and they just help each other with the right mycelium. And if you combine them in an elixir, then the same thing happens in the body. So if you combine 10 to 15 plants that like each other, that help each other in nature, and they have all over 100 active ingredients, then you have an elixir of 1,000 to 1,500 active ingredients that work in perfect absorption. And in medicine, it's like if you combine 2 healthy habits, it's not the double positive effect, it's an exponential effect on the body. So if you have 1,500 active ingredients, it's X over 1,500 positive effect on the body than you would have if you wouldn't do that. And you can't even take 100 supplement pills per day to have the same effect that you can have with these elixirs in one drop. And then on top of that, we use these microorganisms from the most ancient ecosystems of the world that are vital to bring your body at the baseline of health that you can have to have the highest productivity of your body. Because the intestine is the strongest detox organ of our body. Everything goes through our intestine. Everything's our first contact. The most ancient ecosystems of the world that are untouched, and took us 14 years to catch them in these ecosystems and isolate them in a way that they're actually consumable for the human body, and to create this fermentation process where we can combine this with the most powerful detox plants, immune boost plants, and cell regeneration plants.